14 degrees now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's going to get colder. I mean, last night was cold, but in Boston we stayed above zero. I think tonight we go below zero. The normal high this time of year is 20 degrees warmer than what it was today. We did not even get to our normal low temperature for a high temperature today. We hit only 17 for a high. Now, we've got a lot of things to talk about. We've got this big storm, and this is a huge storm. It is going to really slam the Carolinas with record snow, blizzard conditions, and that was the concern we had earlier this week. But now it's looking like most of the storm is going to take a right-hand turn and stay away from the coast. But still on that northern fringes of it, we're going to get some snow, mainly toward the Cape. And all of us are going to get some wind out of this thing as it comes roaring its way through. So if you're going to the Patriots rally on Sunday, keep in mind it is going to be windy. There may be a little bit of light snow, but I don't think the snow is going to have really much of an impact. But those wind chills are still going to be pretty cold in the morning, so bundle up accordingly if you're headed to the stadium. All right. Right now, you look over the city, we've cooled to 14 degrees. The winds are still gusting to 22 miles an hour. Makes it feel like it's 1 below, and that's the way it's going to be the rest of the night. Temperature going down, winds staying a little bit on the breezy side, especially this evening. They will settle back a little bit after midnight and go to the west at about 5 to 10. It is crystal clear out there, fresh blanket of snow, and the full moon is out, almost full moon, and that means it's really stunning to go out and look, but it's very cold if you head out there. Bundle up. All right, as far as tomorrow's concerned, a frigid start to the day. It will be a sunny day, but it won't get very warm. It'll be cold, but not quite as windy as today. Highs tomorrow, 18 to 24. That's actually an improvement over what we had going on today. So our storm that's going to impact us this weekend is way down to the Gulf. It's going to be lifting its way up along the coast. But right now, still looking like it will stay far enough offshore that we don't get a direct impact from it. But before it even gets here, we have a northeast breeze building. So this is what will happen tomorrow night. We get a northeast wind, and you know what happens? We get this ocean effect snow. From North Shore to the South Shore, you may actually get some snow tomorrow night. This actually may be the heaviest snow out of the whole thing because the main event doesn't show up until Sunday, and then it really focuses over the southeastern part of the state. By that point, we don't have any more of that ocean effect snow going on, but it's just straight snow down over the Cape and the islands. This will be with us through Sunday night. By Monday morning, it's pretty much out of here, down to a few flurries, and then the wind is still with us. So as far as snowfall totals are concerned, most of this may actually happen tomorrow night before the storm even gets here. And then 1 to 3 through the South Shore. The Cape is the most likely spot to get that 3 to 6 inches of snow out of the whole thing. Now, with that wind out there, and the storm is carrying a big bubble of water with it, a storm surge. That surge is going to be about 2 feet. We're already running with very high astronomical tides. The surge is added to it, and now the wind is going to churn up the ocean out there with 20, 25-foot waves offshore. That means we have a coastal flood watch out right now for the time of high tides. High tides, as I mentioned, are astronomically high. They're 11-footers on Sunday morning and Monday morning. Those are the ones I'm most concerned with. More than likely, Morrissey Boulevard, the Seaport area, and Revere Beach are going to be seeing a lot of wave action going as well. So do keep that in mind. That Monday morning commute could be impacted by some of that high water. Here's the way it looks at over the next 7 days. Frigid start tomorrow. We rebound to 20. That's it. Sunday, it's an alert day, mainly because of the threat of snow over the Cape. But be careful if you're driving anywhere in the southeastern part of the state. And then it's clearing off, and it's really fairly warm on Monday, 32 degrees. That's still below average, but it's better than we've been. But Monday, it comes with wind. Tuesday, the wind backs off. It'll feel a little bit better. And you see there are no big storms on the horizon, and temperatures not that warm, but they're at least a little bit better than what they are right now, and not a lot of wind with it. So we can look forward to that. Maybe even a little bit of melting going on.